everybody's going to be here in an hour. You got Toastmasters today. First thing you got to do is get dressed in the dark. Welcome to my world. You can turn the lights on now. People frequently ask me a question that sometimes on the surface I think is silly, but when I really think about it, has a lot of legitimacy. That is, how do you get dressed in the morning? So I thought I'd explain how I dress for success in the dark. I am totally blind from birth. I have never seen, so there are a number of techniques that I apply when doing this. First of all, we have to start with the makeup. I blend my makeup in with the skin tone, and I also don't wear mascara. I've got the good sense not to do that without being able to see what I'm doing. What I do is I have the parts of my face divided out. Like I know that this part right here, I put makeup here, then I put here, then I put here, then I put here, here, and here, so that I have everything tactually divided out, and I know exactly how to put my makeup on, and it's blending with my skin tone, so if I make a mistake, I don't have a problem. Then there is the matter of clothing. First of all, I've never seen color, so I have absolutely no instinct for what color is. So I always take someone with me when I go shopping for clothing. And then I have everything written down on a wardrobe card. Karen, if you'll pass that card around so everyone can see what I've done there. I have everything written out as my friend that I have shopped with has instructed me, so that I know what goes together. Usually I can tell by feeling the objects in my closet, by feeling the clothes, what goes together. But like today, I know I have a gray and black sweater with kind of designs going up and down on it, and black jeans and so forth. But it's good to have that card just in case I mess up a little bit and don't remember what's going on as far as what goes together, because I have no instinct for color. I also use clothing tags, and you can pass those out as well. I have tags in the back of my clothing so that I know what color everything is, so that when I launder it, I know exactly whether it goes in whites, whether it goes in coloreds, and I also know what goes together to a certain extent, if I have any doubts. So I also have my clothes laundered, and I have someone that checks for spots every week for me, and it helps me with just knowing whether or not I have a spot on my clothing, helps me get that off if I have it, so that I know that I look good when I leave the house. I don't have to worry if I have a spot on me that I don't know about. But a lot of times I have my clothes sent to the dry cleaners or sent to the laundry, sent out, so that I can be sure that I look good and that everything's appropriate. Jewelry. Either I wear all gold or all silver. I don't wear a little of this and a little of that. You'll notice today that I have matching jewelry on, and people will say to me, do you know you have matching jewelry on? Well, gee, how did I not know that? I can tell this, and these earrings all match. Of course, I know I have matching jewelry on. And I know what goes together with what outfit. Again, I know that this goes good with anything striped. So I get sighted advice before I go to the hairstylist. I have a friend sit with me first time that I'm there, and I know that the hairdresser wants to say, come on, isn't it time for you to leave now? I have a style that I can do myself, and I know tactually how to do my hair. And people will say to me, who does your hair for you? Well, I do it myself, thank you very much. Everything from the braid to when I have barrettes in, I put those in. I do everything myself. Nails, no, I don't polish my nails myself. I have it done. I have pedicures every couple of weeks. I have a manicure so that I look good. The dog has to be groomed. If she doesn't look good, I don't look good. So she's groomed regularly. I put perfume on her so she smells good. That's just part of what you do. But there are a lot of crazy questions that people ask me. Again, how do you match your jewelry? How do you know what goes together? Who does your hair for you? Can you imagine being asked that every day? The question seems silly, but I laugh because sighted people can't even find the bathroom in the dark after they've lived somewhere for 20 years, let alone get themselves dressed in the morning. So I hope that this is a brief introduction for you of how I go about getting dressed, and hope that it answers some basic questions for you about how I dress for success in the dark. Thank you very much.